Hello and welcome to my Amazon game show. I'm your host Nolan and today we are going to be playing What's Wrong Here. Just keep in mind that name is a bit of a work in progress. So who are the contestants? That would be you, of course, the audience watching at home. Now you may be asking, Nolan, how do you play this game? I will give you 5 seconds to look at each image. In that period of time, you're gonna have to identify what's wrong with the image. And you'll get a point each time you're right. Ready to play? Well, you're still watching, so I'll assume that's a yes. Before we jump in, I'll just mention that 4 of these examples are from a blog on Salesbacker.com. So I'll link that blog in the description below if you want to check it out after watching this video. And the last example is from Reddit. All right, let's play. All right, let's take a look at the first image. Remember, 5 seconds to identify the issue. All right, that's correct. The main issue here is that, the seller decided to take the images themselves. Now, sometimes a seller may be capable of taking professional level images. But in this case, it just looks like it's a bit lazy and it looks like the seller didn't really put a lot of effort into their own listing. You need to instill confidence in the buyer so that they know they're making the right purchase decision when buying your product. These images do the opposite of instilling confidence, and honestly, I'd probably click off pretty fast. Bonus points if you notice that they're also only using 4 out of the 7 images that Amazon allows for. Use all 7 image spaces, people. So what could they do to improve? Well, get your images professionally done. It shows prospective buyers that you care and that you're serious about your business. I mean, 99% of Amazon sellers probably aren't proficient photographers, and that's okay. But that's why getting professional photos done is so important. People tend to associate bad images with bad quality products. If you have good quality products, then you've probably already established a baseline in the customer's mind that the product is going to be of a bit higher quality. All right, on to image 2. You ready? So, what's the issue here? Well, it's a pink leash. That's it. That's all we got. 1 photo. So the issue here is that Amazon allows for 7 images per listing, plus a video. And what do we have here? 1 image. So what could they do to improve? Well, it's pretty simple. Add more images. The downside to online shopping is that people can't touch or test out products before they buy. To remedy this, we have to give them as much information as possible so that they can make their purchase decision fast and easy. If you can answer all of their questions in 7 images, your conversion rate will skyrocket. And if you don't have enough images, you're missing out on opportunities to inform the customer. And if I'm a shopper and I don't have enough information to make a purchase decision, I'm going to a different listing. All right, folks, let's hear it for this contestant. 2 out of 2 so far. All right, on to image 3. Ready? Here it is. That's right. So what's the main issue? Well, for lack of better words, it's just messy and bad. So why is it bad though? Let's get into it. First, it looks messy. It's not presented in a way that's appealing and it just doesn't look attractive at all. Second, I have absolutely no idea what the product is. And third, this image adds no value and doesn't aid me in furthering my purchase decision. So what could they do to improve? Well, they could clean it up. Every image needs to have a purpose. They need to be informing the customer about the product. Whether that's showcasing the features with infographics or lifestyle shots so that the customer can picture themselves using the product. Using lifestyle shots can also help the customer to see how the product's gonna fit into their lives. So clean it up and create an image that further convinces me to buy the product instead of confusing me. Do not confuse your customers. All right, time for image 4. Let's see if you can go 4 for 4. That's right, it's the same picture. So what's the issue? Well, they're showing us the same image 4 times. No new information is being presented. And by the 4th picture, I'm bored and I'm moving on to the next listing. So what could they do to improve? Take the images from different angles. Add infographics that explain the features of the product. And add some lifestyle shots in there so I can see the product in action. Because right now, is it a leash? Is it a belt? I don't know. Ask yourself, what questions would customers have about my product? If you can create images that answer all of those questions, you should be good. All right, on to image 5. And this is the last one. Possibly the worst? You decide. This is what happens when you lie about having Photoshop experience on your resume. So, what is the issue here? I pray that you notice this, but there is some awful Photoshop going on here. That's right, you just went 5 for 5. So, what could they do to improve? The first option is to try and get a professional who actually knows how to use Photoshop and try and work it with Photoshop. But with fabrics and clothes, it can be very hard to make the Photoshop look real. That's why I would recommend doing option 2, which is doing a photo shoot with an actual model. I am so distracted by how bad this Photoshop is, I would click off immediately. All right, so congratulations, you got 5 out of 5. I don't really have a prize for you, but if this turns into a series, maybe that'll change. In the meantime, if you could like and subscribe, that would really help out the video and the channel so that I could keep creating this series. Hopefully, this was kind of fun and gave you an idea of what to not do with your Amazon listing. And if you are doing one of these things, now you know how to fix it. If you do need help getting your images professionally done, and most Amazon sellers do, contact AMZ One Step. We will help you to get professional product images that convert. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on What's Wrong Here.